Successful Stakeholder Engagement, a 5-step guide. Stakeholder engagement is vital for successful projects and policies. It helps project teams and organizations proactively consider stakeholder needs. It provides a space for sharing experiences, improving trust, identifying shared challenges, and generating shared solutions. And it can reduce risks and conflicts. Stakeholder engagement always has a purpose. At its simplest, it is about transparency and information sharing. As increasingly complex processes are put in place and participation intensified, stakeholders are not just informed but consulted. They may become collaborators and take shared or even complete control of decision making. Stakeholder engagement is not a one-off tick-box exercise. Done well with commitment and dedication, stakeholder engagement offers many benefits, such as increased awareness, consensus building, and ownership. So here comes your 5-step guide to successful stakeholder engagement. First, plan carefully. Be clear about your purpose. Why is engagement needed? What do you want to achieve? Remember, engagement is not about bringing stakeholders around to your point of view. Stakeholders may consider this arrogant and disrespectful and be less inclined to engage. Once you are clear about your purpose, determine who to involve in the process. Who are your target stakeholders? Take the time to learn about them. For instance, what are their interests in your topic or project? How do they normally communicate? Are they available to travel or join events outside of their communities? Then determine your approach. How will you engage them? Where will you do this? When? At this preparatory stage, create a communications plan. What are your key messages? Which channels will you use? Thorough planning is essential, but remember, you will need to be flexible. As the process unfolds and you learn from the feedback you receive, be prepared to adapt and adjust your approach. Step 2. Prepare stakeholders for the process. Make the purpose of the engagement clear to stakeholders. Provide them with the information they need to engage effectively, bearing in mind the importance of free, prior, and informed consent. Some groups may require extra resources, advice, or training in order to participate effectively. Step 3. Be flexible and inclusive. It's unlikely that a single form of engagement, one event or one feedback form, for example, will be enough for stakeholders with differing needs and interests. Be open to adjusting your plans to meet the needs of diverse stakeholder groups. Remember, stakeholders themselves are best placed to advise on what would increase their participation. Involving them in planning can help improve the entire engagement process while promoting ownership. Step 4. Work with an event facilitator. Stakeholder engagement always involves at least one event. Skilled event facilitators help ensure these processes run smoothly and produce clear follow-up actions. When building consensus on a contentious issue, facilitators can make all the difference. Step 5. Plan for continuity. Follow up with stakeholders in a timely manner. Keep them updated on progress being made and how their inputs are being included. Be sure to celebrate stakeholders' contribution to events and the planning process. Recognizing their efforts will foster positive relationships and a sense of ownership. More generally, establish a system for ongoing communication with stakeholders, creating a culture of continuous engagement. Stakeholder leadership may change during an engagement process. Representatives may exit the process prematurely and others will need to take over. Prepare a contingency plan to ensure continuity. To recap, stakeholder engagement provides a space to inform, consult, collaborate with, and empower stakeholders. Done well, trust is built and shared, and solutions are developed. Good stakeholder engagement is good for policies and good for projects.